Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Strawberry Hill Podcast. I'm your host, Mike Simmons, and as always, we're here at the Shop Cigar Lounge. Before we get started, make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Make sure you follow us on all social media platforms at Strawberry Hill Podcast. And today, we got the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen here. Yeah, we nicknamed ourselves that last time. So I'm going to introduce everybody. So to my left, the intellectual wizard himself, Troy Groves.
Intellectual sexual.
And then we have
That's pretty good, bro.
intellectual sexual.
Hey, stop with the nicknames, bro. I'm next.
And then we have with Captain, Sergeant, all the onlyest supervisor in Wyandotte County.
The onlyest.
George Holt. Yep.
Sexual chocolate.
And then we have to my right, we have Dr. 78% Nigerian Mike Moncure.
Mike.
The Nigerian nightmare.
I've got other things. Sierra Leone,
He's like, I got 12%.
Ghana, you name it.
What?
Swedish.
And then we got El Jefe, the Mexican midget himself.
Oh, wow.
David Garcia.
Midget arm.
I had to razz everybody.
I pity the fool.
I pity for. How are y'all doing? Y'all good?
Live.
Solid.
Good.
Alive and well.
Oh, you got to share your mic. I forgot.
I'm good too.
So, before I get started with everything, I wanted to make sure I'm checking everybody's mental health like I do every time we do this. So, where's everybody at in 1 to 10? How your mental health doing?
I'm at an 8. My car got stolen last night or 2 nights ago.
Damn, bro.
So
You got an 8?
I'm at an 8. Out of 10?
Yeah.
I'm
that's high for your car getting stolen.
I'm stressed, but I've been through rougher things in life, but that's what insurance is for. So,
Yeah.
New golf clubs.
new golf clubs. I just want my golf clubs back. Keep the car. I want my clubs back.
I plead to y'all, please.
Yes, please. I got too much time invested in those and too much money. More time than anything.
All right, what about you, Mike?
I'd say I'm probably about a 7. I'm doing pretty well. It's just a stressful day. Just trying to get some initiatives started and just been working hard on that.
Meeting after meeting after meeting. Mr. Busy Man himself.
Yeah, by the way, we're an hour behind because
He's in a meeting. He's
Mr.
in a meeting right now.
Mr. Save a Lot over here.
Doctor, take 2 aspirins and go home. All right, Troy.
I'm really I've been in a good place. I have little dips, which is typical for me, but I feel really good. I feel really good today. I'm going to give myself a solid 8 because I'm probably a pessimist. So I can't go full 10. 10's ridiculous. I'd say 8. 8.
So you about to give a speech. Well.
Bro.
Deacon Holt.
So
We come here today.
all my brothers are like doing good, so that gives me another point. Bro, I'm like a 4.
Damn.
Bro, I'm a mess.
4?
I'm a mess. So the funeral happened,
Yeah.
and you said the bagpipes. Then the last call, I'm at work. I have to go hide in the closet to cry because it just got me. I'm like, I can't see these people. I can't let people see me cry. Like, I'm their fearless leader right now. They can't see me do this. And I pushed myself to do something that I normally didn't have a chance to do, which was make sure my people are taken care of, to be in a position that they're not stressed out. They're not going through more than they need to go through. So I put more on my plate. I put triple on my plate to make sure that they're good. And like, it wore on me. Like, it just wore on me real bad. I'm just like, you know what? But the opposite side of that is that I know I can do it now. So I'm like, right now I'm a 4. By midnight I might go to a 5. You know, I'm got to rebuild it back up before I go back to work. But whew, it's a lot to put on your plate, man.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Yeah. You guys been through a lot this week, so I
Yeah, no. I'm with you. I would say I'm at a 6/7. I'm a little bit better now that I'm hanging out with everybody. But no, this week it was tough on Monday, because not only did we, lose a, fellow officer or deputy, it was one of our friends. So that was tough.
yeah.
So
And I'm gonna say this, and I said it before. He was the best one. We didn't lose a bench player. We didn't lose a scrub. He was the best one.
Well,
And that's what, like,
Cheers to
I don't
him.
need more.
Cheers to him.
Cheers to our guy, Ling Ming.
Salud.
Yo.
All right. So we got to improve everybody's mental health. Just me and you. We got to get better.
Yeah.
It's going to get better when we hanging out with everybody. Talking shit, swallowing spit was what Kango says. So we at a cigar lounge. This is where we meet up every Wednesday. So tell me about your first cigar experience.
So I'll go. I got the.
Uh-huh.
I was in Vegas. I was about 25, 26. I went to my first ever SHOT Show. I said, I'm going to get into the firearms industry. My dad's like, you got to go to SHOT Show. I'm like, cool. Firearms, body armor, that's my thing. So I go there and we're meeting up with some people from I think SIG and some other big manufacturers because my dad had a meeting with them. And it's at the cigar lounge in, I want to say the Venetian. It's not there anymore. I think it's Rum Bar. And I go in and the first thing I grab is a Monte Cristo white label.
Cristo.
I said Crisco.
Crisco.
Bro, that's good over there. Monte Cristo white label.
You think about fried chicken?
And the guy's like, are you
Shit
sure?
racist,
He
motherfucker.
said, you like these? I was like, bro, I've never had one of these in my life. And that was the first cigar I smoked. And from that point to now, it's been, about 13, 14 years. It's a good, relaxed, chill, help you think, get your mind off of what you're doing and just breathe in, breathe out. So it's been a good thing.
My first time, probably about same age, 26. And that's when I first started getting into Scotch before bourbon. Bourbon I just got into probably in the last 6 years, maybe 5 years, 6 years. I was in Scotch heavily. And me and my boy, Juan Valdez, we used to go get a bottle of...
Isn't that the coffee guy?
That's the coffee guy. But
Is it a real friend or is it you talk about coffee?
no, he's a good buddy. His name's John, but I nickname everybody. So I nickname
His name's John. You're like, yeah, we call him Emilio.
Juan. So me and my boy Juan Valdez, we used to get a bottle of Scotch and 2 cigars, and we do this thing called baptism. So we would open the bottle, put the tip in, shake it, and then you get that aroma and you smoke through that. So tip the cigar. Yeah, just the tip. Just the tip.
Nah, it's something else. You know it is.
Yeah, yeah.
His freaky ass.
Yeah, I was going to the bathroom with the bottle. He's like, "Where are you going?" I was like, "Oh no, I got to come back." But and then that just ignited a good journey of learning about cigars and learning about the aromas and the drinks that come with the friendships that come with the brotherhood that comes with, and I know it's probably not the healthiest choice, but I wouldn't exchange it for anything else.
According to Dr. Moncure, it is very healthy. You should smoke every day, especially go to the Shop Cigar Lounge to get your cigars here at the shop. Only healthy cigars in the country. This is doctor approved, FDA approved.
There's no fat.
Signed off by a doctor.
There's no fat. There's no calories involved in your smoking.
Yeah, you're
cigar.
smoking just a natural plant.
Yes.
It does no harm. This come from a doctor. Once again, FDA approved. Don't save yourself, Mike. Go ahead and cut his mic off.
But to say the least, that I got into the cigar scene that way, and I love it. I mean, and then get to sit here next to distinguished gentlemen here that do the same and have the same outlook as I. So I guess I wasn't the only one smoking and joking.
Go ahead, Mike.
Mike.
Don't try to correct
My
me.
experience is later in life. My father smoked cigars back in the day, and I'd watch him and fascinated by it, but never indulged at all. It wasn't until I went on a mission trip to Guatemala, and I'm coming through the airport, and there's a duty free shop there, and then
clean that up.
A duty shit. You can ship for free.
And Cohiba label caught my eye, and I thought, Cuban cigar, I can't get it in the U.S. at that time, and so that was probably back in 2014. Picked up a box of those, and it was not overpriced or what have you. Brought them back and just slowly kind of smoked those. That was my introduction. So that's like taking driving lessons in a Mercedes, Benz or a Rolls Royce.
So I want to go back. You said missionary trip.
Yes.
So you were doing missionary trips back then?
Yes.
You still do it?
Medical missions.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
You ain't preaching the gospel.
Yeah, I'm not going
It's like, yeah.
We're bocce here today.
I was like, we can start calling you Pastor Moncure.
Heal me, doctor. Heal me.
Yeah. So that was my first experience, and so it wasn't until kind of running into the shop that I really kind of was able to kind of learn more about cigars and indulge on a more regular basis. But if you smoke 1 or 2 cigars a week, there's no health implications at all.
1 or 2 a day is what I heard.
So for me, I think I kind of dabbled, but I didn't really smoke. And we were in Puerto Rico for our honeymoon, and they had somebody that was rolling cigars, like at whatever the place was where we were staying. And I bought a bunch of cigars. I didn't know what I was doing. So I've been racking my brain trying to figure out like the first cigar I smoked, and so I can't. But what I can do is say that when I really started to get into it, I had buddies that smoked, and I just kind of wanted to smoke. I don't, I don't drink like I used to. I've never been drugs or anything like that, but there's a romance to a cigar. There's a poetry to me in cigars. And when I started to really learn what I was doing, there was a shop I used to go to, and this guy told me that while I was trying to develop my palate, he suggested that I keep the wrappers of every cigar I smoked, and that I put a plus or a minus to just kind of try to develop my palate. And that's kind of a bigger deal to me than I can't remember the first one, honestly. But because of that, because of this guy walking me through it, whenever I have people at my house, and invariably we're going to end up outside smoking, if I don't know that somebody smokes, it's probably, I think I'm trying to help somebody because I'm doing to them or for them what I wish someone had done for me when I started smoking. Just people assume that you know what you're doing. So I'm walking them through cutting it. I'm walking them through toasting it. I'm walking them through lighting it. So I can't remember the first time, but I know when it started to get good to me and sharing it. And I won't talk too much this time, but I think cigars, it's like if somebody wants to get on the back of your motorcycle, some assholes will pop a wheelie when they got somebody that's never been on a bike before. Yeah, and it ruins the whole experience that they might end up really enjoying. And I try to do that with cigars, like,
The first steps and
this is, don't
one-on-one, cigar one-on-one.
Right. And maybe it's, I don't know everything by any means, but
you know enough.
That's what I think about.
You don't have to know everything to smoke a cigar. I always tell people there's a couple rules. 1, don't inhale. 2, relax. And then 3, take your time. 4, make sure you enjoy your company you're around. That's pretty much it.
That's good advice.
Yeah. Because everyone always asks me, like, what's your favorite cigar? And, like, I got, like, really good cigars I've smoked. But I say this all the time. It's the cigar I'm smoking because I'm most of the time, 90% of the time, I'm either relaxing, just de-stressing, or I'm with good company and I'm smoking a good cigar. So it's like I'm always in a good mood when I'm smoking a cigar.
Yeah.
And so it's like a lot of the times, like I'll be smoking a good cigar or just a okay cigar, but if we're having good conversations like we always do on like Wednesdays or whenever we get together, like I will remember that cigar just because of the conversation, the people I with, not because of if it was a good cigar or not. It's just like what was happening at that moment when I was smoking that cigar. So,
and I second that. Like I knew me and Mike were cool. I moved across the street from him, and we're smoking cigars one day, and like we finished the first. He's like, "Want another one?" Yeah. He's like, "You want another one?" Yeah, we good now. And then we started smoking bad cigars and talking about them. Like, bro, this is a bad cigar, but we finished them, and we're talking about the cigar. I was like, oh, okay. It's not about the cigar per se. It's about the environment the cigars bring around you. And I always say, you don't see well-to-do people smoking cigarettes in their old age. They always have a cigar. You don't see movie stars smoking cigarettes in there, and when you catch them off set, So you get pictures of cigars with them, and it's a prominent thing to do. It just helps you relax. So I think that's a good thing we do.
And something you said was really important. I just came back from wine country, and
I just came back from a baller ass trip. I just came back from a baller ass trip.
so if those of you know, I mean, the wine industry is diving a little bit because of the economy and just the young people that are available to partake, that we're starting to take part, before the pandemic, are kind of easing off. And the people that I sat down with that are in the industry said the only thing that'll save that industry is that it's not about the actual bottle. It's about the fellowship.
Yeah.
And it's about sitting down and remembering, I had this bottle with guys, and we enjoyed it, and that's what brings you back.
Yeah, and I think that's like another what you're hitting on. It's like cigar culture, it's cigar industry, like it's like down and up because like cigar sales and stuff. But I think my kind of into it and what I think of it is like as long as you have like a place like this where people like coming and having good conversations and being around people and having a good time, like as long as you got a place like this, like I think the cigar industry will strive, and because you're not focused more on just like, hey, we're a cigar shop, or like, hey, we're a cigar lounge. Like this is the environment you want to be a part of. The cigar culture is a cool little thing.
I think the lounge part of it is the romance of it to me. It's the camaraderie, the fellowship, all of that falls into place. But even bad cigars, it's like having a bad round of golf. There is no such thing as a bad round of golf, except for Mike. Mike has bad rounds of golf.
I got clubs.
Got him.
He got 2 sets of clubs. What he ain't even gonna let you borrow?
Touche, motherfucker. Touche. But what comes with the same thing. Like I take it to the game of golf. Like when you're playing around the golf, and I take cigars out in the golf course. It's the conversations that happen on the golf course stay on the golf course, or it's therapeutic, and this is very therapeutic. And I say I'm at an 8 today with my mental health because of some setbacks, but once I leave here, I'm at a solid 10, solid 10, and then whatever.
Why are you at 10 now?
When
I leave here.
Oh,
So
after you. Okay,
yeah,
okay.
so
Now I get it. I was
the
like,
energy-
motherfucker, you better be at a 10 now.
The energy is it's taking its course, but yeah, this is sexy to me. Sexy is a person, place, or thing, and
Yes, sexy is a noun for you.
Yes.
Noun, adjective, pronoun, it's everything.
everything.
He's an ally.
And this is
He's
sexy.
an ally.
And this is sexy.
And I'm this close to getting him to be a LeBron fan.
Oh no!
Ooh,
Oh, so here we go.
No, this is going to be an hour-long conversation.
Look what the wind blew in. Trash. Trash.
All right. I'll say this, and I want your point of view, and I want you to be honest, all y'all, because Jordan, LeBron, right? I know we're not gonna, because we can spend an hour on this. If LeBron got how many championships? 4?
4.
Jordan got 6. No, that's not what I'm asking. Jordan's got 6, and LeBron's got 4.
High school championship.
High school championship and Olympic champion. What, 3-time Olympic champion? I think. I don't know, 2. I don't know.
3.
If LeBron wins one more championship,
No.
you don't put him up there.
He'll be
No.
this generation's GOAT.
Yeah.
Is he not this generation's GOAT right now?
You know what? I think between him and Steph Curry, that's a close one for me.
Man, he's a lamb, bro. He ain't
Him
no
and Steph
goat.
Curry, it's this. Jesus was a lamb too, bro. Chill. Between him and Steph Curry,
But if
I'll say-
LeBron gets one more,
No. If Steph Curry gets one more, he surpasses that.
but
and that's the tie though. That's the
That
tie.
wasn't a question, brother.
that wasn't the
If
question.
LeBron gets
Exactly.
one more, he
David always setting litting little parameters around.
pointless points, bro. I told
Pointless
you.
points.
Oh my god.
No more grilled cheese.
I'm gonna.
The king of analogies over here.
Yeah.
What if you got like grilled cheeses and some of them got cheese and some dope?
So then what
You
is
ain't gonna
that?
eat the grilled cheese.
You can't fuck up a grilled cheese, bro.
What is that? It's toast, bro. Toast is toast.
All right, so y'all just saying no.
No.
No, I say yes. Yes.
If
he
LeBron
gets
wins
one
one
more-
more,
LeBron wins one more.
he overtakes Jordan.
He overtakes Steph
Steph
for
Curry.
this generation.
Here we go.
Yeah,
He-
see,
he's not
I agree with that.
Jordan.
I agree with
He has
that.
too many finals losses for me. That's my opinion.
But if Steph Curry if Steph Curry gets one more, is he the GOAT?
No, because then he would be
No,
tied.
not the GOAT over
He'd be
LeBron.
tied with LeBron.
No, he won't.
Here
No, he
we
won't. He'd be
go.
one up on LeBron.
Okay.
No, they both
I
got.
have to say this.
He's got 3, right?
He's got 4.
Fuck if I know.
LeBron fits a mold. Now he kind of breaks a mold, but he's still a traditional basketball player. Steph Curry has changed basketball. So, where is it? That's why I think that I don't know. The LeBron and Jordan is more fun. That argument is more fun to me. And I'm amazed at how motherfuckers forget about Kobe Bryant. But in this era, Steph Curry's made kids who never thought about basketball wanting to play basketball.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
And that's another thing. Like, how are we having this discussion without Kobe?
I agree. Kobe's
gets
great.
overlooked. He's forgotten, and it's a shame.
Yeah.
'cause he was bad.
Kobe's great, but LeBron's 16-6 against Kobe.
Damn, he got the stats.
What'd you say?
16-6 against Kobe.
How many is he against plumbers in the Olympics?
Damn.
Hey, LeBron.
Damn.
How many gold medals does LeBron have? How many does Jordan have? How many high school championships does LeBron have?
Bill Russell. George,
I'm trying
we miss
to.
you, brother.
I keep,
George, we miss you. Bill
I
Russell.
keep trying to take Mike's side. I'm trying.
He's a player coach.
All right. So then we'll flip the script. Then, if Mahomes wins one more, does he overtake Brady?
No.
No.
Easy no.
Take the mic, Troy. Take the mic, Troy.
gotten
Mahomes
3.
is amazing. I think Mahomes is fantastic.
No. But what if he wins one this year, and that's 5 or 4 out of his first 8?
No.
So what you're making me do is define my tag.
I'm
of
putting
this
parameters
generation's-
around.
Yeah, so this generations is my way of saying Brady has, 7?
7.
And
Over
my
a 20-year
opinion,
career.
Yeah, in order to surpass the GOAT, you have to surpass him literally. So he has to have 7 with less losses, or 8.
How many does
that's what I'm
Mahomes
looking
have?
at.
4?
He has 3.
It's 3.
I like the Denver Bronco
No.
thinking he got 4.
No. So how do you do that? How do you think one
It's
more?
a question, David.
That's what I'm saying. But no.
Who's the best quarterback right now?
Bo Nix, bro.
Cut the tape. Cut the tape.
I can feel the wind.
Get out.
The wind is blowing. Trash.
Trash. Mike, ain't nobody hear you.
Okay. Nobody thought that Tom Brady was the greatest quarterback after he won 4.
Until he was. Yeah.
So, I mean, the accumulation, and who knows what could happen, but for the amount of time played, for the same amount of time played,
I don't think anyone has more than 4 other than Brady. Because Bradshaw has, 4?
Bradshaw has 4.
So I'm sure the talk was there. Because Montana has 3.
No. That's it.
And for the longest time,
Got 2, doesn't he?
I think he has. I don't know. But
Steve
for the
Young
longest
has 1.
time, but before Brady, the GOAT was who? Joe Montana.
I don't know. I think that and this is probably an unpopular opinion. We just have this obsession with a motherfucker has a modicum of success and they're the greatest. Like everybody, this is the greatest pass I've ever seen, and this is the greatest. And it's kind of ridiculous to me.
Okay. There's every little kid right now wants to be Mahomes.
That's right. Say that again. Clip it. Make sure
Yeah.
David Garcia is on there.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Just like every
Are
kid.
you hating over there too?
Nobody wants to be LeBron. Nobody wants to be LeBron. Nobody's going to be like, oh, I want to flop on the floor and get my.
LeBron, you know what though?
Here
LeBron could be.
That's true.
LeBron could be a guy who once his career is over though. Like a president,
His career's been
mark
over.
A president while he's in office, you mark a president after, and time, history
We'll tell.
puts things in
He's
perspective.
giving him some kudos. That's a first.
So maybe what?
So you giving him kudos. That's a first.
It's wrong to not give him kudos.
All right.
No, it really is. The motherfucker is bad. If there had never been a Michael Jordan, there wouldn't be a discussion about it. You never. It would just be LeBron.
Yeah.
There was a Michael Jordan, and we get to look at. Nobody thinks about the Wizard years. Why would you? Because that's just it's
Trash.
No,
it's like Ali
Trash.
fighting. It's like Ali fighting Larry Holmes. You don't think about that.
There, you got
Look
his,
at the
you got
career
his
certain
butt
way.
whipped by Larry Holmes.
I think that when it's all said and done, LeBron
I
will
like
be higher,
Michael
more
Moncur
highly regarded.
piggybacks on my
plus.
trash talking all the
It's just
fucking
stupid.
time.
Damn, I shouldn't have said that.
Cut that out.
Yeah, that. Kids don't, well, I wear his shoes, and the shoes have been around for 30 years, but he couldn't have been that
Okay,
good.
so that's my point is kids want to be Patrick Mahomes. Kids didn't want to be
love this talk
Tom
from
Brady.
David.
Yes, I
They
know.
did.
Say that again.
They didn't want to be a Tom Brady. Like
Yes.
Tom Brady
Keep
was
going.
Tom Brady was like, I mean, he won with personnel around him. Same with
What
Hey.
football player doesn't?
Okay, I understand. Okay, hold on. Give me a point. Give me a minute. But nobody's out there wanting to be LeBron. Like nobody wants to be LeBron.
So to
Can
stick
I-
to football.
Okay, hey, I don't know, we can't stick in this topic forever.
G5. What kind of shoes does he wear?
Jordans. He has
What-
LeBrons.
what-
He plays in too, though. But Jordans,
LeBrons.
yeah.
I've only seen him in LeBron.
Oh, that's wild.
You only
LeBron will pull up my receipts. He has one pair of LeBrons. You saw him with one pair of LeBrons.
I've only seen him wear LeBrons.
And those were his
When-
trash
when
time
he-
shoes.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
No, but so I get what you're saying. But to stick to Mahomes and Brady, like, and this you said the last until he won those 4, because honestly, like the team around him was fantastic. The first 3 rings was all pro defense, top 10 in the league, if not top 5. Fantastic. Now, to go to the Buccaneers and win it like that, whoa. But they also had a crazy ass all pro
Great
squad,
defense. So.
crazy ass squad. So it's like and Mahomes is doing it with nobody's catching the ball.
Yeah, speaking of trash teams, what is Denver going to do this year?
bro.
Let's
First
ride.
of all, Denver.
You smell that? It's
Dude,
trash.
there's. Hey, see how everybody piggybacks on my shit.
Good
I
riddance.
like this. I like this. I like this. I like this.
It's a sexy topic we talk about here.
See, this conversation would be boring without me, bro.
It would
be cleaner.
It'd be definitely cleaner.
It'd be different. It'd be yeah.
I can't even say half the shit you say on here.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah. Hey, how do you watch softball? Yeah, exactly. Let's not repeat that. So anyway,
Dude.
this is the last
I said that.
episode.
I shared that in confidence, bro.
While you were yelling it, is it
Yelled it in the shop.
While you're yelling it across the shop, is it confidence?
Oh, wait. We'll get to Denver, but I want to ask you a question, and hopefully you get it right this time. David El Jefe Garcia, how many seasons are there? And name them, please.
How many? Oh yeah. There's 4.
What are they?
There's 2. Okay, I thought autumn and fall were different. I'm sorry. I thought autumn was the beginning of fall, and then fall happens. So
This motherfucker said,
I stand
we
corrected.
said, hey, how many seasons
Autumn,
are there? He's like,
fall, spring,
autumn,
summer.
fall, summer, winter. I was like, huh?
Ain't no way. He got 4, but they
My bad.
that was wild. Somebody get Greta on the phone. They've
The only,
got a new
the
complaint.
only seasons I know are on my tacos, bro. So that's it.
All right. So what's Denver going to do this year?
They look promising, man. Their defense is solid. Their offense last
You
year,
really think that, though?
yes,
How many wins we talking?
more than 7.
No, you gotta give a
More
number,
than
bro.
7.
What did you say?
Trash.
Give me,
7
give
is
me a hard
trash.
number.
7 is trash.
That's the
8's
trash line.
I'll say it.
9's trash.
If you're 7 or less, you're trash.
And as I
remember-
said, more than 7.
You're in the Chiefs division, bro. You
Yes.
played them twice.
Yes,
What's the number?
solid 8.
That's like less than half.
Well, they could go 8. They could go 8 and 7, 8,
8 and 9.
8
What
9,
were they last year?
9 and.
They made the
Eight.
playoffs.
So you give them less than last year.
No, they were 10 and 7.
No, I'm saying it's they're going to win at least that. Like it's going to be surprising to everybody.
Mark it down. If they lose, you owe me $500.
For-
Deal.
Man, I've been trying to take bets. You know, I've been trying to take
You
bets.
say you make bad bets, bro.
No, I do not.
The worst bets ever. We're not gonna
He
do
did. He cherry picks his bets.
Yeah, that's what.
And
a
he
real
knows
bettor
that.
does. I'm not a
Conserve
betaholic,
your
bro.
money. Conserve
I have
your
the
money.
money you want it, bro.
Hey,
That's the
but
difference.
check this bet. Check this bet. He bets.
Bro,
that
you bet Mike that he didn't even remember. You
Oh,
just
I
told him
know.
to bet.
I know.
Yeah,
and
he
Mike
just
was
like,
sober that day.
you
He
said
was
the
our
Chiefs gonna
driver.
win.
First of all,
Chiefs
he
gonna
was
win 5 Super Bowls in a row. You bet that.
he was our driver that day. And he bet me $100 the Chiefs would be back in the Super Bowl this season.
That's a good bet. Because
Why wouldn't they?
Who's been in the Super Bowl the past 4 years?
I mean,
That's a solid bet.
It's a yes or no.
yes or no?
Chiefs or no?
I say yes.
Oh, okay. That was a yes.
Yes, I'm going to win the bet.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's cute.
Yeah, that's cute. All right, switching up, and because I'm going back to what you were saying, because you said that whole Guatemala thing got me, and I'm like, damn, in Guatemala, Napa Valley, you traveling everywhere. What is on your bucket list before you die? Like, it doesn't have to be where a place you want to go, but what do you want to do? Where do you want to go? What's on your bucket list?
I want to travel more. I don't know where. I don't know, but it consists of being successful in my career to give me the ability to travel more. I'm going to Nicaragua next week for a friend's bachelor party. Really looking forward to that. Never been to Nicaragua, but we'll see what the sites can tell. But and then I have plans to go to Puerto Rico with a friend of mine that lives there from there. So my sights are set on to be successful enough to travel without worrying, and it's not a specific bucket list, but that's in my bucket. There's destinations I want to be that are in my bucket.
Who's next?
I want to be healthy. And I don't mean I want to be healthy. I don't have any health issues. I don't have any health scares.
But that's your bucket list, though.
I want to be able to do all the shit I want to do for as long as I can do it.
I mean,
So,
and you,
bucket
how
list. I
old is
wanna
your youngest
travel
son?
From coast. I'm sorry. What'd you
How old is your youngest son right now?
say? 9.
Yeah.
So I got 10 more years.
Yeah,
And I want to be active and steady.
the best.
I really, really do. And I want to travel. In the last 12 months, I've done a lot of travel. And the more I travel, and please don't let my wife see this, the more I want to. Like family trips, I want to do all that shit because you can only accumulate so much shit, man. But experiences, you said this a couple of years ago. You said that you guys want to travel. You want to collect experiences. And that's what I want to do because I'm still young enough to be able to do things, and I want to be able to travel and enjoy the things that I'm doing. Bucket list. It's always a motorcycle for me, man. I want to be on my bike someplace.
Is it a bucket list or a fuck it list? Like, fuck it, let's go. Fuck it, let's do it.
Well, the boss, I got to coordinate.
No, of course.
with the boss.
But both of you say, fuck it, let's go.
Your next thing we're doing, we're going to take a trip to like Italy or something. All of us, and Mike's paying for it.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
We're going to set him up
That's
some.
not my bucket list.
We're going
But
to
it's
set him
your
up.
bucket of money.
Yeah.
It'll be your bucket of
That's
money.
our
Oh,
fucking
you didn't
list.
know? I just do what David does. I just say things that you got to do.
And then we piggyback on it.
Hey, what he said is underestimated. And I gotta say, I think one of the things that really struck me, there was a lot of things on my mother's bucket list that we're able to do some of the things, but health got in the way of a lot of things. If you're not mobile, if you're not able to really enjoy and really indulge, then that's a problem. And if you work up until that point, that's unfulfilled. And I totally agree with you.
Sorry. The health is, we overlook it. We take ourselves for granted. And we always think there's time to do shit. And I'm getting to I hate to say this, but I'm going to. A season where this shit just really just ain't, dude, am I healthy? Can I do the shit I want to do? It just can't be overlooked. Like, and we never know. You never know what's gonna change shit for you.
Yeah.
So I want to be. I guess to say healthy is it's mundane, but it's all the other shit comes from that. Like I can't. you know.
Can't do anything without your health.
We were in Greece last summer, and there was this. We were doing this castle, and there were these two older women, and one of them was on a walker. And then the excursion, it told you had to be able to get around. And this woman was stuck; she couldn't see most of it because by the time she was able to go on this magnificent trip, her body couldn't do the trip. So, you know, I want to be able to do all the shit I want to do, and I don't want to climb Mount Kilimanjaro. That's not appealing to me. I don't want to sail around the Horn of Africa and shit like that. I'm not interested in that. But I want to be healthy and get to experience things with a clear mind and a strong body. That's very important to me.
Sergeant Holt, Captain Holt.
So, stop playing, Mike.
I don't like that title.
So, mine is just like, I want to be able to, my bucket list is like to retire somewhere warm. Have a good place to go, whether it be Dominican Republic, whatever it may be, but to be there and just to have the waters under me and to have the health. And that's one thing as I'm getting older, like my son's 12 playing football fast, daughter's 14 playing soccer fast as hell. And I'm like, I still want to be able to beat them. I know I can't forever, but I want to make sure that the last time I do beat them, it's with good health. And I'm like, I'm not falling out dying. I'm just like, oh, you got me this time, and I can still run behind them. Yeah.
Pulled a hammy.
But I'm still running behind them, and I want them to enjoy it also. Like, experience are worth everything. So my daughter came back from Greece, and she said, Dad, I wish you were there. I got to take her back now. I take my son with us. So a lot of people, you know, black people, I want to go to Africa. I don't have a desire to go to Africa. I don't mind seeing it, but I know there's other places that I can go and relax and just be like, okay, I'm good. I look back on my life. And I was able to fill my bucket. And that's warm weather, that's good family, good people. Like I was thinking about it when you said that. I was like, man, if we could all get all of ours and go somewhere like that, somewhere nice.
Wherever Mike wants us to go.
And next time he goes to Wichita, that's what he's okay, got you, Mike.
He's like, yeah, I got the Marriott in Wichita, y'all.
Yeah.
The scenic view of the river.
But that's the thing is like just getting with the people, getting with your family. And going out and do something like that, that's on my bucket list always.
Yeah.
So getting with good people, doing great things, and having that memory so that even when we're long gone, our legacy lives on.
Yeah. So mine's a little bit different. So the travel, yes. I think me and the family, we get to travel a lot, and we make it a priority to try to get out, you know, go to different countries and stuff like that. But because me and you were talking Saturday about this, and my bucket list is a little bit different because of I've had so many people around me die at a young age. And so my bucket list is like, I want to see my kids graduate. I want to see my kids get married. I want to walk my daughter down the aisle. I want to, you know, be able to go to a cigar shop with my son, hang out, have a beer. I want to, you know, dance with my daughter, like all that shit. Like that matters because like so many people that
don't get to. Yeah. And like, especially like, because this last, you know, my friend Elijah that got killed, like that really hit home. Like seeing his son, his 2-3-year-old son, like he won't ever get to experience anything with his dad. I'm just like, damn, that's important to me. Yeah. So, and because I know we were talking about it, and it's like even like the small shit, like when my son is like, hey, you want to go play catch? Yep, like anything my kids want. I'm like, I have to cherish these moments because I ain't gonna be here forever, but I want to make sure that I'm here long enough to where I can experience every little thing I can with my family and my kids. My kids are everything. That's mine. Amen to that.
Butter. Yeah.
Amen to that.
Yeah. Sorry, Esai. He's like, don't get all deep. You need to be funny.
Huh? Esai needs to wear a shirt that says, huh?
What is it? If you go, huh, you can hear. You can hear. I was like, damn, that's a good one. Yeah. So, keeping on this, like, bucket list stuff and everything and kind of deep stuff, who was the most influential person in your life?
Bro, my dad. Like, It's crazy. But my dad wasn't like a superstar or nothing. He was a cop. And then I found a picture from when I was 5 I drew. I said I wanted to be a cop. And I was like, there's no way possible I even remember that picture. I found it in my grandma's. She passed away. And my dad had a bunch of stuff. I was like, dang, I want to be a cop. I want to be a cop. I want to be an NBA player, a lawyer or something. I want to be a cop the whole time. And it's just ironic because I look up to him in a way that like not just for his profession, but for the man that he is, for the mannerisms, the personality. Like my dad has control to walk in a room and like he just is that guy, and he doesn't have to know anybody in that room. And it was just like seeing everybody light up when he walked in the room. I wanted to be that kind of person. So looking at my dad, and then we have the same name, and it was like I already kind of knew who I was as a human being by inheriting his name also. And I gave my son the same thing. And then you see my son, it's like, bro, he's a little man already. He's 12. Yeah, that was a benefit of having a shared name, that you look up to the person that you're named after. So that was always a big thing. So, and then my dad would say my grandfather, Pop, we called him Pop. And Pop would smoke cigars, played golf, the boxing coach. He was that dude. So I'm like, I see where this comes from. So looking up my pool of ancestors, I guess you'd say, is that I always looked at people in my own family as opposed to looking at the outside. And I thought I went to look at the outside, and my dad, funniest shit in the world. I was like, I want these joints. He said, listen, he ain't gonna pay your bills, bro. So what you want? Who you wanna be like? I mean, I wanna be like myself, but he's like, okay, don't ever idolize a person that's put up in front of you. Look at who's really doing stuff in your life. And that was that point, I was like, damn. He gave me a fucking nugget, didn't even know it.
Gave me a nugget.
Gave me a nugget while he talked shit to me, didn't even know it.
I can piggyback on that of my dad. I'm gonna say both my parents. Like me being the youngest of my family and seeing how old my family is, always hits my heart. Like my grandpa, my dad's father, was born in 1886. Like that's my grandpa.
Dad's father was born in 1886.
Yes.
How old was he when he had your pops?
He was
92?
My dad, he died when my dad was 9 years old. And my grandma was born in 1907. And she died at 86 when I was
How old's your dad?
My dad is 81.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah. So seeing what my parents went through, I'm from a small town, Southwest Kansas, Garden City, Kansas, and you want to talk about the difference between having and not having, there's a fine line there. You want to talk about shanties, you want to talk about, there's houses in Garden City that are shanties. Like they're old, they're made out of mud, like literally. And those houses still exist there in Garden City. And seeing pictures of my mom and her siblings growing up in a 2-bedroom house, 1-bedroom house at that, over by the tracks, and just knowing where they came from influences my life tremendous. Like, walking in here and you're like, how are you doing? My car got stolen. I know things that have happened in my life that are worse off than that. And I know there's stories in my own family that are worse off than that. So I walk in head high, like, yeah, my car got stolen. What's the worst that it did to me? I'm out of a car. I'm not mobile. I had a good friend come pick me up, brother of mine pick me up where I could be here today. But the most influence that it comes from my heritage, my parents. It's both of them. I've seen both my parents strive in the hardest ways. And the only thing, and one thing I will say about my parents' marriage, yeah, they fight, they bicker at each other, but I never seen them fight at each other. They fought for us kids. Like, I don't know Spanish. There's a reason behind that. They fought for us to be as American as possible. I could be making so much more money if I knew Spanish, yes, but
They probably fought in Spanish, so you didn't understand.
Exactly. Well, yeah, that they kept secrets. Like my parents kept a lot of. That's how they kept secrets, was speaking Spanish between each other. And we're sitting there eating dinners at that time. We're like, oh shit, somebody's in trouble. Or the next thing you know, that's how.
It's pendejo, right?
Yeah.
I know that word.
So, looking, the most gratitude, the most influence that I have on my life is my parents, their story, the history of not only the Garcia name, but my mom's name, the Hermosillos. Like
Hermosillos.
So carrying both those legacies and both those tribe stories, like I carry those from bottom of my foot to the top of my head. Like I am that. And if there's anybody in my family, they know I'm that. Like my sisters get lost in their kids, my brother get lost in his kids, which is a good thing. Kids are everything. I get lost. I don't have kids. I get lost in my heritage. I get lost in my last name. I get lost in stories of my upbringing. So my influence today is that of them. I'm a product, and I strive to be better.
My parents were incredible. My father grew up in Jackson, Mississippi, and endured a lot. And I've heard stories of my ancestors as far as what they were able to accomplish, and I mean the fruits of their labor are evident to me going to family reunions. My father and mother are heroes to me. My mother was a beast. My mother basically went with my father when he was in the Navy, career Navy person, and went to Maryland by way of California, by way of Oakland, and had to go to Maryland where there was a place where they would only accept 2 black nursing students per year. They had to take a test. There was hundreds of them, and the top 2 were taken into nursing school. My mother did that. She then helped raise me when they split up after kindergarten, and she worked 2 or 3 jobs just to make sure I could go to a Catholic school that she thought was the best for me. She did everything she could to help me out, and I'll never be able to repay what she was able to do for me. And that was her bucket list to see me succeed. And so I try to do that same with my kids. And the bottom line, I see everybody here is completely in the family and making sure that they can stand on our shoulders and accomplish whatever they want. And that is something that's passed down to generation. I try to make sure my kids are the same way. I can't wait to have grandkids and to kind of help them accomplish the same thing. Without that, I don't know how much we have.
I could see you. You're a good soul, and you're a good soul to us. You're a good friend. You're a good brother. I'm almost sure you're an excellent father. But you as a granddad, you're going to be the best, dude.
I can tell you this: if you take your grandkids on a trip before us, we were here first.
We better go. We better go then.
I'm taking my grandkids to Disney World. Like, hey, motherfucker. We want to go to Disney World too.
Yeah.
Can afford for them.
Hey,
I've been on a Disneyland cruise.
Oh, hell no.
Hey, you going to the moon, motherfucker? We going to the moon too.
Let's go.
All right, Troy.
So I have heroes. I have. Oh, sorry. So I have heroes, and they have specific roles for me. But if I'm honest about it, I mean, my family's had such a tremendous impact and influence on me. I have to give a shout out to my mother, because my mother did everything she could to take care of me.
It's all right. I did these questions on purpose.
Fuck you, man. My mother's been outstanding. I get complimented for being real. I get told I'm real. Maybe it's not a compliment. That motherfucker today probably wasn't expecting what he got. But I am my father. And I can't see anybody that knew my father and, God damn, you look like Lloyd. And I'm so much like my father. You know, there's things I've decided that weren't for me, that were choices he made. But I'm so much my father. He could have spit me out. I really, truly am. I try to be the best parts of him. And, you know, when everybody was starting with this, I was kind of struggling struggling with it because I don't probably cut him enough slack. But I'm so much my father. I'm my father's son. I'm gonna stop talking.
You don't have to stop.
You don't have to stop, bro.
But he hit on something that, like, I say my dad, but my fierceness is my mom. My resilience is my mom. Like, my dad lived a great life. My mom lived a struggle life. 6 kids, 1 house, splitting bedrooms, raising boys, 5 boys, 1 girl. Like, my mom raised 5 men. That's crazy. Her resilience was crazy. I hear her stories now. Like, Mom, why you say that crazy thing to that lady? Why you say that crazy thing to that lady? And her response is, where do you think you got it from? You right. My bad. I'm not gonna question that. So yeah, it's both parents. But to Troy's point, it's like, I call my aunt right now. Hey, George. So I was coming out to your house today. Nah, it's other George. You sound just like your daddy. I see my cousin on Facebook. Hey, I was wondering, man, you look just like your daddy.
You look like you got them daddy, boy. You look like you got them daddy.
You look like your daddy, bro. Ugly head.
You look like your goddamn daddy.
You look like you got them daddy, boy.
But that's the thing is, like, as men, I think we cling more towards our father figures, like, not even knowing it. Like, we're just growing up in life, and we're looking at what relates to us. So my dad's like, hey, that's 3, I'm 4. That's my guy. So that's where I'm going.
All right, so going on that topic, since everyone kind of said,
Well, what about you?
no, we're good. No, I'm just kidding. So most influential person in my life probably be, I'm gonna say my family, but most my dad, because like all you, like I'm a male. I needed, I connected with my father, and we didn't have a rough patch, but like I didn't understand for a long time. Like my dad worked all the time, and he wasn't there for a lot of things, and like I didn't get it then, but like now I get it now. Like he's trying to provide, he's trying to, help our family with everything.
Survive.
And survive. Yeah. And a lot of my, work ethic, dedication, and, doing stuff in the community, doing stuff here, just everything like molded me is because of him. And like, he's still like, he's almost like a superhero to me almost, and like all of us. And it's like, I always, I know we've talked about this before. It's like, I don't need anyone's gratification or anyone's approval, but his. Like, that's the only one that matters to me. And I know I hate saying it, but it's true. It's like, everybody here could say, oh, you're doing a good job. We're proud of you, all that stuff. But like, that shit doesn't hit home unless it's from, Pops.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're just like, oh, okay. Like
That's the signature. That's
the sign off.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I'm good. I'm good. But what I was going to is, since everyone kind of had the same answer of like, a mother or father, and you can answer this too. You ain't got no kids, but what makes a good father then?
So when I first moved here 13 years ago, my dad told me, he said, you're doing something I never did. That you relocated to be a father. I moved from LA to Kansas City, and I was only about Sacramento 6 hours away from my dad, but he wouldn't leave LA to come be a dad. I go down there 50-50, I'd be down there all the time, but it was still like, you gave up promising career, making a ton of money because you knew being a father was more important. And to this day, he's like, bro, you're rocking it. I'm proud of you. I love you. Like that stuff that breaks me. Like when your heroes, like, you're doing a great job. I love you. And it's like more reinforcement when I see my OGs like, man, you're killing, bro. I love you. You're killing. I see you. I love you. Moncure going to my son's game. He's like, man, he's got it, bro. He's got it, man. I see like everything I see in my kids. He's like, man, they're just like you though. Like I talked to your daughter, she's just like you. I'm like, I'm doing something. I moved here for this exact reason, to give them everything they need to survive and then some. Because a mother raises children to merely survive. A father has that extra, that thriving, that fierceness, that ferocity. Like you have to have something extra, because just surviving isn't enough. So to push them over the top, that's where a man comes in like, hey, we're not doing that. We are doing this. We're setting boundaries. And this is what a man's here for. And it's a hard conversation most of the time. That with my daughter, I have to push past a hard conversation. We're like, look, we're talking about this. I don't care what you say about it. And it may sound harsh at first, and she may be crying, and say, "But Dad, I love you. I love you too, baby." And that means it's all worth it. That makes it all worth it at the end of the day. When you whisper in their ear and they're sleeping, like, you're going to change the world one day. Because I'm here, you're going to change the world. It's not all me. It's your potential. It's what you do. Your mom had a great deal to do with it. But I know for a fact that what I'm putting in you, you're absorbing it. And one day you're going to change the world because of it.
One thing I will say about, and I don't have kids, but what a great father to me is, you know, everything that my dad had to go through to be the father that he was and be the grandfather that he is today. And I can't speak for my sister's husbands because they're not my blood, but I can speak, or I hope I can speak for my brother. I see a lot of my brother's natural instincts with his kids come from my dad. Like I could see my dad, he's in judicial discipline, if you will. He's doesn't matter, but my brother drops the hammer on his kids. Like, and that's my dad. My brother doesn't play. He'll set my nieces, and they're girls. My brother said, "I'll spank that butt." And they're scared. No, okay. You know, like sit up straight. They don't do, you know, they're always on their best, you know, regardless of where they're at, because they reflect us. You know, your kids reflect you. They reflect your last name. They reflect your blood, everything. And one thing I've never probably said to my brother is he's a great father, because when we're in family situations or when it's just me and him or around his kids are, they're on it. And I don't want to say they're obedient, because they don't take orders, but they know when they're acting up, or they know when to stop. So, you know, this goes out to my brother. If I have not said anything to you more than I love you, it's you're a great father. And I see a lot of what you do because of our dad. And that's a great father to me.
He knows. We talk about this a lot. And the bottom line is a great father is being there, doing all the things and basically being resilient and demonstrating the resilience. We're warriors. We all go through a lot. All of us. And your nieces and nephews, same. They can see that. And bottom line, if they can demonstrate, you can demonstrate to them that you're there for them, and that you demonstrated to them what it's like to go through the gauntlet, but come out victorious, no matter what the circumstances are. That's a great father. My father was able to do a lot of things. And bottom line is, there are things that you take that are positive and negative, and there won't be any person that sees me at a family reunion doesn't think that I'm basically my father. I'm gregarious. I get to know you. I care about you, what have you. But the bottom line is for those kids to know that whenever there's a problem, and we talked about this, Troy and I have talked about this, if there's something that goes down, they know who to come talk to. And they know what they want to be in regards to conquering that, whatever the obstacle might be. We've got to be able to demonstrate that to them. There are different times as far as what I went through, what my father went through, what my grandfather went through, but the bottom line is we're warriors.
I just want to interject here and point out how small your fucking cigar is right now. Look at over here,
Mike Moncure special.
He smokes the dubs, bro.
So, I'm really emotional, and I hope it doesn't show up on the fucking thing.
East Side zooming in on you as we speak. East Side hears that like 3 times a day.
I think that the most important thing for me is being present. I have 2 kids. I've got a 26-year-old. I've got a 9-year-old, and I'm raising them differently. But, you know, Dylan got the hammer. I grew up. Dylan was raised the way I was raised, and you know, if he he got tightened up. That's the truth. My young boy, Caius, he doesn't. And it's a different way, but I'm present. And I was present for Dylan. The relationship with his mother didn't work out, but I would never not be present for my children. It's not negotiable. Jesus Christ couldn't part me from my children. And I think for me, I'm not teaching Little League. I'm not coaching. I don't fish, and I sure as fuck don't hunt. I don't do that. But I'm there every day. I'm there. If my son, my older boy, if he's got a problem, he knows where to go. He doesn't, it's never a question. He always knows where to go. And, you know, as men, I don't know how much, you know, nurturing maybe is a mother's job. I also am a nurturer. And I understand that it's my example that he sees. I think another important part of being a father is instilling your children with courage, because it's a fucked up world with fucked up people who do fucked up shit. And they have to have a center. They have to know, you know, I think that
A backbone.
you learn sooner or later you got to brush your teeth, you got to wash your ass, you got to work. Everybody learns that lesson. But I've always thought that when I'm not there and my sons are presented with a situation, I want them to be able to think, well, what would daddy do? And that's the lesson that keeps happening. I'm a militant father. You're not getting my kids. You're not a bigger influence. No, you guys know me.
You're a militant friend. Like you keep it 100.
The friends thou has in their adoption tried, grapple them to thy soul with hoops of steel. Number 2. That's the truth.
Yeah.
But it's the same shit.
Intellectual
on being a father.
nuggets.
It's the same thing about being a father. You got to be there, man. You
Yep.
must be there. This man, he gave up so much for his kids because he knows what the real prize is. No motherfucker is sitting there dying, gasping those last few breaths. I wish I'd worked harder. If I'd only gotten that promotion or any of that bullshit. It's not. It's your kids, man, and it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. We said our fathers were our primary influence, our parents were our primary influence. How does that not make you want to be that to your kids?
100.
All right, so we're gonna end it with this since Eastside's cut me off.
Hey, wait. You got to answer.
What? Why you put me on the spot?
Because
Yeah, you got to answer. So, my answer to that, what makes a good father, is like Troy said, and I like firmly believe this, is being present, and then kind of just to wrap it all up is just making sure that your kids are better versions of you. And that's it. I mean, that's the goal. Like all of everything we said just wrapped up in, like, I am trying to teach my kids, and I know my dad tried to teach me to be a better person than he was, and I want them to be a better person than I was. And not saying that we're bad people, but
Yeah, of course.
you just want them to be better. Like, I remember my dad pulled me aside when I was like 18, and I could never forget this. He said, because he kind of saw the route I was going in life, and he goes, pulled me aside and he goes, son, do not grow up to be like me. Be better. And that like stuck with me. I was just like, because I wanted to be just like him. But he was like, no, don't be like me. Be a better me.
Yeah.
And so that stuck with me. So that's like, I'm going to instill in my kids, like, you are going to be better than me. Like, no matter what. Like, I am going to give you all the everything I can give you until you got to be on your own. But I want you to be a better version of me. So that being said, the last question, what legacy do you want to leave behind?
So I talk about this all the time. It's like, I can't build a pyramid. I can't leave a Statue of Liberty. What I can leave is these 2 awesome ass kids who are going to either be world changers or the best villain they can be. They're going to be great at whatever they do. I don't care what it is, as long as you're great at it and you love doing it. Because I had to give up so much. My parents gave up so much. My grandparents gave up so much so I could be here doing this. The least you could do is to be the best at what you do. I don't care if you're the best box handler at UPS. As long as you love doing it and you're great at it, I don't care what it is. And that's going to be my legacy. Like, You're gonna remember George Holt by Violet. You're gonna see them. You're gonna see me. You're gonna talk to me. You're gonna be like, man, like they said, man, just like your dad. That's my legacy. That's all I got left. So that's gonna be it.
Have you ever? This is gonna probably cut a little bit, but have you ever seen your own funeral? Like, have you ever pictured yourself at your own funeral? Like, who would show up? Who would be there? How it's gonna go? The music that you pick out. You know how they're gonna remember you. I think my visions are a little different because I don't have kids, and my legacy is going to be
that you know about.
that I don't. Yes,
Yet.
That-
You don't
yeah.
have kids yet. It's not
Yeah.
over.
Well, yeah. With that being said, I think about the day that I'm going to be remembered, and I hope it's nothing but laughs and kind gestures. I hope it's a party.
We got plenty of stories. Don't worry.
Yeah. And I hope those stories get told, right, wrong, or, indifferent. I hope you guys step up and say this is the real David. Like you knew him as this, or you knew him as
And
that.
love softball, grilled cheeses, and didn't know the seasons. It's Snoopy watches.
Hey, I love Snoopy, bro. I grew up on that. Wait till I break out some Snoopy gear. I told you. But with that being said, or not being said, but going along, I think my legacy is going to be tried on my friendships, my brotherhood, being a son, being an uncle, being a person of faith, and I think if I go down like that, I'm gonna rest in peace. I will rest in peace if I'm remembered that way.
Two things that are really important. That's what's been said. That it's oftentimes it's been historically said you want your kids to be like you. Bottom line is they need to evolve. These times are different, and I love what you guys said. As far as I want you to be better than me, I want you to hopefully find it easier than me, or I want you to exceed what I've done. If my kids are able to do that, then I've got 4 kids, and they're all different. They have the same genes, or similar genes, and similar environment, but they're all different. I think
You have 4 kids?
I have 4 kids. Yeah.
Damn, I know.
Yeah. So bottom line is I think the most naive way to raise kids is I want you to be this or that field or whatever, to be the best, to exceed what you've seen the previous generation accomplish, and I want to fight for whatever will make their environment, their fight, that much easier or that much better. That's the bottom line, and I would have to say that's really important to me. And I will sit down with them and I'll talk to them, and I want them to treat other people, in a manner that you want to be treated. But I've got to say, the lessons I've learned over my life, I've been at a high level, and I've also seen just fake motherfuckers all around you. That is not any accomplishment. That is not my goal. That's why I love coming down here on Wednesdays, because all the people I hang out with, they're all real. And that is what you have to value. And to try to be what other people want you to be, or what society has said, that's not important. It's about being happy, being comfortable with yourself, and to actually add to whatever our plight might be at that time. It's going to be different.
I think my legacy is my sons, because I'm not going to play guitar for the Rolling Stones. I'm not going to cure
There's still time.
cancer.
Mick Jagger's still doing it. He's 95 years old.
82. My legacy is my children, but personally, I want to be a good man, and I think that's like when I was younger, I would read like Hemingway and shit, and I'm trying to find manhood. I'm trying to define manhood, and that's ridiculous. At this age, I realize that's ridiculous. But I want to be in my fullness. I want I'm not for everybody, and everybody ain't for me.
For us.
I am.
No, 100%.
I want to be a good man. That's really important to me. You have your opinions, and I was here, and it was somebody came up to me. I hadn't seen this person since high school. I hadn't seen her since high school, and she said, "I've heard so many things about you," and I said, "They're all true."
All of
Number
them.
3, they're all true. Say what you got to say. I'm me. I'm the one who's going to have to die when it's time for me to die, so let me live my life the way I want to. Jimi Hendrix, if 6 was 9. But it's a credo to me. And the older I get, the more comfortable I get in my own skin. That's tremendously important to me. I want to be a good man. I want to be better. I want to be a good father. I want to be a good husband. I'm a good son. I want to be a better son. I want to be a good friend. I want to be consequential. In my little insignificant sphere of influence,
In your tribe.
I want to be consequential. That's what I want. Beyond my children, that's what I want my legacy to be. If you hear the Rolling Stones, you probably think of me. If you see a motorcycle, you probably think of me. I don't have a lot of things, but I put my stamp on my shit. I'm done.
Drop the mic. So my legacy, what I want to be left behind was, I'm just simple. I want to be good father, good husband, good friend, good person. That's it. Like, I want people to remember me by that.
I think you checked all those boxes so far.
I hope so. And then I'm trying to get Esai his $33 million.
$33
So
million.
he can cut me a check for $10 million. You give me $10 million. All right, you heard it first.
And a finder's fee. And I'm the manager, so I get a finder's fee.
But hey, this has been fun. I know we got deep, but we always talk bullshit to hang out, and we'll get deep. We'll have funny shit. But
You motherfuckers got me crying.
I know that was on purpose.
That's a real man right there. Weepy Troy.
Hey, no, you good.
Comfortable in your
You know how
Hey,
many
Troy.
times that we've cried in our circle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't always be the suntan Superman.
But I tell my therapist. Damn, he came armed today. Kunta.
The suntan Superman.
Yeah, but I tell my therapist all the time. I was like, I get therapy from her, but I also get therapy here talking to y'all. So it's like, I get free therapy here. Oh yeah, this is great.
Wait, I gotta say this. Find somebody to talk to. There's probably guys watching this. Are you talking to somebody? Find somebody to talk to.
Don't talk to yourself.
No, get some friends. Get motherfuckers you can trust, and find somebody to talk
Get a
to.
tribe.
I think, get a tribe.
Get your crew. And if motherfuckers are doing things you don't think you ought to be doing, then don't fuck with motherfuckers that's doing those things.
Yeah.
Be uplifted by the people you choose to mess with.
Yeah.
If you spend 15 years best friends with a pedophile,
But don't look at me.
I'm looking away.
I'm like, hold up.
Esau said, huh?
Hold
It's
up.
fair to assume that there might be some pedophilia.
God damn.
You know,
Goddamn.
but you just. That's my little.
I'll not one no pedophile. I'll know.
Amen to everybody here. I love you guys. This is
George, you about to say something?
Why are you still wearing sunglasses? We inside, bro.
Oh,
man, like he
now
said,
we
I
gonna
was.
start roasting.
We got.
Future's bright for David.
Hey man, it's bright. I'm getting a tan right now. I got. It's all good.
I'm not.
Yeah, you crisp.
Oh,
man.
Jesus.
Cocoa crisp.
I just want to say this, bro. The producer. Hey, bro, the producer, bro. He's a good dude. And I stay on his ass about every little thing because I want him to know that no matter what you're doing, somebody's always watching.
Yep.
And if I catch it, I'm not even watching them half the time.
Yeah. And
Somebody's
we all
watching
gonna
it.
talk shit until you get to that point.
That's it.
And then when you get to that point, we're gonna talk mega shit.
Major shit.
Major shit. But we all need to get paid though. So
Distinguished gentlemen.
this shit's stingless. All right. Well, like I said, it was a pleasure having y'all on. This is fun.
We'll be back.
We'll be back. We can do this more often. Mike's got to go to his next meeting. Probably gonna save some
I
lives.
think I'm done.
Yeah, that's what you
You
think.
gotta go to Venice, Italy, to go.
Yeah. All right. Thank y'all for tuning in. Like I said, like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Make sure you follow us on all social media platforms at Strawberry Hill Podcast, and make sure you check us next week for our next episode. And this episode comes out on Tuesday. So we will see y'all next time.